Players aren't just playing the game.
This is kick.
All right. They're bringing new favors. They're turning a hole to a gridiron. They're making an elite. Players aren't just playing the game. They're taking the game where it's never been. At the games.
This nigga spam L2 and fucking gets the fuck out of here, yo.
The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number one versus number two. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football.
Oh, foul.
Joined here in blue by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Over foot long free.
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
Good defense.
Yep.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Never went to zone, man.
They'll go to the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, I know 1 versus 2 largely speaks for itself, but think of everything that's at stake. Playoff positioning, impressing the committee, potential buys in the college football playoff, all at stake today.
The intensity in this game will just simply feel different than anything else we've seen throughout the course of the year because of what is riding on this game.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
The Tigers are
I always know it's a tough game. Be quiet as church pews.
running into the open space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the defense
Hey,
trying to slow
I'm on
this
your
dude down?
side.
He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so
Are you, though?
difficult to tackle, and what a
Hold on.
challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on
Give
this
my
guy
rod there.
and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
But what?
Turning on the Jets.
Oh, no,
And
man.
he'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
I
Tigers.
figured these.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive
shut
plays
seven
are
for
going
seven,
to
but
be big
you
for
need
us.
somebody
When
hit
we
that
get
lock, no
opportunities,
score.
you got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time.
wonderful.
Doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And no chance at a return.
These
here.
shooters,
They'll start this drive at
they
their own
can
25.
pull threes a game, man. Can cut it.
Let me
They'll
go
try the
6.
run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You reach this portion of the season in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, the middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right, and if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Moves away as he feels pressure. It's complete to the right.
Oh.
It's the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You got a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Sends it back in motion. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
See my still?
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out the back of the end zone.
Yeah, bro, that shit drove me to the animation. I wasn't trying to help you at all.
Missouri has the offense ready to go.
That feel doggone you so hard he hurt your soul.
Last drive, they mixed it up all
Over there in the corner trying to mind my business.
How nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They might be going to the other party, but
maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty.
All right, like you got kicked out the game.
Wants to adjust.
he's still playing. What you mean kick out the game? That'd be the dumbest mother. You know what?
Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'm convinced everybody named Larry
momentum going on 1st and 10.
Nice patience by the quarterback here.
Pass me the
working
ball,
against zone
stick this
coverage.
down,
He was
bitch.
allowing his receiver an opportunity
I need
to
you
find
pump
that
fake.
open
He
space
shot.
in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Guys, let's talk here for just a
Hey,
second
what
about
the
this.
recovery
It's
though?
not the end of the world. This is not one
That
of those
mighty
be-all,
minded business in that
end-all
corner.
games that we used to have
I
in a
tried to
different
grab a
era.
rebound,
But
but
certainly for the winner,
I'm trying to get rebound. That's your problem. You thinking too much.
perhaps a spot
you're right.
breaks
I'm
into
gonna
the
get think
open.
for school. That's it.
And he runs it
I don't have no other stats. Just scoring.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays.
That boy
like
trying
we
to
saw
kill you
right
this
there.
game.
They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score.
But most of the time, the
Already
point
down
I take
14-7.
most of the shot.
Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Oh, that's a fucking
He's got it for
steal.
a big play. And the
I done seen a
explosive
point
play
guard take
there on
about
the
12
move
shots
all
in
the
that
way to
quarter.
the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense holds firm. No
Yeah, I fucked my
pickup
stepmom
at
up.
all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
I got your back. Hey, Larry.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Back open in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has
Give him
been
the ball,
done
bro.
as
Get
they
out
pick
there.
up the first down on the throw and catch.
That's never the point.
Well, it's a nice play design
That is
there.
the
You're getting
best
the running
plan
back
ever.
involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Best plan for
Inside
failure.
the 25, they'll snap it from the 24.
Reeves
First
Allen
down.
over there.
Not Reeves Allen.
RPO,
Ooh.
fire
Who
complete
about to baptize hard?
That nigga covered a lot of ground this game.
touchdown
Dude.
Orange.
Big time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy
That
has an
nigga Air Reed that
opportunity in
thing.
the end zone, he's
Played the
coming
middle
up
of the
with a
field
big
and straight to the
one. That time,
point.
Great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Get shot at big boy. Hey, good help, cause that nigga left Larry.
Hey, that nigga ain't leave me.
That nigga
Had no
left.
time.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just
Oh,
too
mayonnaise,
much
man.
juice on that one as he airmails
Look
his
at the
receiver
nigga
out
with
of
the gray hair.
bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as
Dude,
it is.
Jay.
The QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy
Damn, I
can
don't
catch
got to
it.
steal in the
Nobody can
six.
catch it.
Fucking stat line all
Dealing
up.
with a second and long.
Tell me what to do. I'm a grown man, dog. Oh, you give him that bullshit. Fuck 2K.
Showing
Watch your
the
mouth.
arm strength to the left.
That's way too
He's
clean.
got it.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You
Damn.
cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them open.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the
Dang.
catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Gonna swing it on second down.
Reaching ass little nigga.
And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Look up, Warren.
Wants to throw on
This,
first
that
down.
is not the plan.
Damn, I got 2 of those.
Hang on, this is good.
And he's able to
Foul.
for a solid pickup.
Larry, you look like you keep on that man
Running
back.
backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchup.
That was a wage,
Think
Jack.
about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space.
Kona, cone fucking up.
Ow!
Space where you can break tackles and make things happen.
Bitch.
How about that play? Getting
And Europe, coming into Darius, but he's going to dump down.
and that's how we'll end it and head to the second.
Bum.
That first quarter
Right.
set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Oh, shit.
They'll use the running game on
Good Bob. Yeah.
He's got it
Well,
down
I've
to
seen
the
it.
1
I
yard
was trying to
line.
say with Bob.
Doorstep
And
of
spring
Peter.
for
And with
Hey,
the
time out.
closest guy to the football, man,
Please.
those defensive tackles and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And
Oh,
the big fella
17-8
eats.
this
Nowhere to go.
this quarter.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. And he walks it in for the score.
How was that red? Like, that was a green.
This is like having an extra running back in your back end. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the
Come
field,
back, Bob.
and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball
Niggas jumped my
skips
ass
through the end
into
zone.
the
It's a
rebound.
touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Fucking switch. Why the fuck don't want the PG now?
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
Ooh.
When this game started, you feel as if you have to score a
that's good.
touchdown every time you have it. But now we'll see
Hey,
if they
good
can
done,
respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse,
you get 3.
you know this is back and forth.
Bang.
That's me. I should have committed. That's
Every
me.
possession
I
matters.
like
so
that.
much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts
Right.
a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are
Right.
open
I
vertically
should've
down the
committed
field,
for
I
you.
got to hit them too.
Got in
We
a deep
can't
lead.
let our serve get broken.
Didn't get much on first
No.
down and second and 9.
That weak shit out of here. Hustle.
That was gonna get a regular tail.
Back to pass.
Well, he did that. I was
Oh,
missing.
after him. And the defense sniffs it out, and they're all over it. Down he goes. Couldn't even get the throw off on the trick play.
And don't get it twisted. A big part
Not
of
a
this
fucking
team's
layout.
Damn.
Take a foul.
success defensively is
Damn.
getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know
Oh,
they've got to
you
be able to get after the
bail
QB
out
this
for
way.
that.
Put some
Hell
pressure
yeah,
on
it was
them,
Bill
and
Odds.
you're off to a great start.
I try to end that young man's life.
Third and long.
Fuck,
He's
bro.
going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, and a nice job working the middle
Hold
of the
it.
field. I think it's so important to keep
They
defenses
count?
honest, and you can't
Damn,
just
they
take
did.
it outside.
Come on.
You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Syracuse looking for a 4th down conversion.
Search.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. He's running free down the
All right, down 14. Let's get
And
it.
he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This
This
champions made
offense
it.
is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of.
You already know. I get crazy.
Now he can
That nigga wide open. Who was
Oh,
guarding?
Lord. Gunner about to come out.
that scoring drive, just 4
Nigga,
points.
who's guarding
And
15?
they finish things off.
That's my
by
bad.
68
My bad.
yards on the touchdown
Oh,
pass.
Fell asleep.
And he's not going to take
Go
a
to the
knee. Here
ball.
he comes.
Yeah, stop asking for the ball. You already hit.
Hope when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stuck
Damn.
at 15.
He did. Listen.
Missouri
Hell
has
no.
it back in the offense
I'm out.
coming out on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
There he
Oh.
goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he got
Shoot the ball, you-
and takes it in.
Bro, you leave me alone, bro. Let me do what I
Nah,
do.
fuck that. I want threes.
Man, it's easy
I don't give a
to call
fuck. You
plays
just
when
pass
you
it on
got
fast
guys
right
like
now.
this who can take the ball and rip it 70 plus to the
Oh.
house. How about
Ooh,
this?
Look, you got me again.
This dude's got it. Nice touchdown run.
Mind your business.
I'm trying to. Hey, bro, stop trying to get revenge.
That one
It's 5
bounds
people
through
right
the
there.
end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Mind your business, Zach.
Hey, don't worry about it. They keep dragging me into bullshit ass animation.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of all plays.
Baby,
Keep the
boy.
fucking ball on.
Looking to throw, it's Wall.
You
Rushes on him.
Really, 2K?
too small.
He'll pull it down. As Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy in the quarterback spot, he can
Good
just do
year,
that,
Bob.
pull it down, get positive yards,
Get it.
makes the defense have to account for
It's
him
easy.
every single play.
Good pull up.
And now on
All
second
that.
down for this offense.
Of course. I blocked that.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense makes
That
a
was-
play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
That is exactly what this defense
That's
needs.
it.
They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Good look too much. I ain't getting my assist.
Give it down. What's your assist? I'm looking at my point.
On third and long. trying to
Oh,
convert
Harvey, you
from
gotta
the
step
air.
on that.
Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half.
Baby.
He's over 200 yards.
Look at
that bullshit animation.
Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Really? Risk.
Hey, look, rim grazing.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been
Yeah,
so
yeah.
comfortable all day long. Obviously, having a ton of
Yeah.
success, you've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you.
Oh.
This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Damn, we're still down 15. God.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility.
That's
He's
true.
made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game
Fucking
tied up
turn
before the
around.
break. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9.
Want to throw a whole Kobe Bean out
Looking
here.
to fire. gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here's the
Miami good bounce.
and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's see, Harvey.
Back to pass. Throwing right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route. Just couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback may change this route.
Mind your business.
Give him now. And Larry, them big ass boots.
There you go. I didn't even know I had a ball. That's on me. My
Trying
bad.
to get behind the defense.
In Europe.
Makes a grab for a big play.
Look at your fucking business.
And he just kept running, and he run away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
God damn.
Yeah, Uncle Harvey.
They've got the lead,
No,
trying
no.
to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Oh,
Well,
over the
this
shoulder, one
offense,
hand.
they've been doing it all first half,
Green.
running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another
That
touchdown
boy
here
cried,
before
though.
teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a
That's
touchback. They'll bring it up to
crazy.
the 25.
Damn.
They'll get a chance to
He
work on that
those
hurry-up
balls
offense
in
here in the
the
final
middle.
minute of the first half.
Hey, Larry, get your luck, man.
They'll
Oh,
run
hey,
the
that,
option.
that one of those.
Big chance.
He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come to tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
Meet me.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, their offense is doing their best to try and at least get in the field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure
That's
that
good
throw
passing
falls
right there.
incomplete.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll put it away for the first
I
time
don't want to
tonight.
make it there, bro. That nigga's
Yeah, I
right
thought
there.
you were. Yeah, he bumped you.
Right there.
On the move, looking for a
The guy can't
little
catch him
sliver of
anyway.
hope.
So.
It might be.
Fucking text message came in.
Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, bro, give me the ball so I can dunk it.
And we are
Need that make you
officially
feel
in
better.
blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive
These
plays.
man's gonna be down to the
Again,
station.
Before going in at
Feel better.
halftime, guys,
Make me feel good.
we can have running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit on
Damn.
the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
But I had this dance.
Oh, he missed.
Yeah, seems like a block.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half.
Bro, you can check it under 30 to
That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole.
They can try to take off.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every
Hey, dribble clock. Let me get it done.
Buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Let me get him up.
I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Tiger! Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through and just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone.
I was lying.
We got a boy Obama out there. You see this nigga?
Played 4. I bet.
I don't think it's another nigga.
They say that Obama.
Now they'll look for some plays that work. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their traps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
From the gun, the ground game.
This line I'm done.
Got a lot of room to the right.
Go down and say you don't put.
Touchdown, Cuse. He got a step and
Hey, yeah, I don't have a
just
reason.
Shaq you up.
What an explosive
Yeah, Shaq, you up.
eruption into the end
So we
zone.
ran with 4 guards and power forward.
Madison to the bottom.
Big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, man.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass on second down. Here's a heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. He throws back to the left side. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's strategy.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
What? Once again.
To the ground with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
And I kind of like
Yeah, I'll do my magic explain.
Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, God, that nigga big shit.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground.
Got
It's
upset.
just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the
Lies, 2K, lies.
Oh, Bama shoot the shot.
You're right.
Only an assist for that.
Oh, good. I did my job.
Away makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good.
This shit out here,
Wasn't where he
boy.
wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Of course.
Of course, and it's my fucking match with fucking James.
So you flopped. Larry, let me slap the shit out of you.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I
Do
know
it
he's
again,
really
though.
good at
Do
the
that.
open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this
Magic
point.
says
Third
magic
and long
does.
situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Dances away to buy time. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Fuck this game, man.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wow, that nigga run free. There you go, Harvey in the bucket.
First down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's high. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful with. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
See Obama out here, boy. Oh, God.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and close fast. There was nowhere to go in the end zone there. That time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making the tackle.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I should have shot that bitch. Not bad.
Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They want that clock to run. This time, stop behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a
he just looked at it, though.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the left side. He breaks a tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and
Good
long.
shot.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Myers to the right. Makes a connection. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, he's had the hot hand. 3
this is
TDs in the
steal.
game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here.
Nice.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really
Damn,
good
you got
job
rocked.
finding the end.
You see it.
Going for the goal line. Into the end
Take
zone
it back.
Touchdown, Missouri. That score might be the one to put them over the top.
That's Bob Lee
and run
swagger.
this winning streak to 9.
Yeah, and the offense takes control of this football game. Man, I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Come on.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
That Larry, you see it.
Hey, good steal, Bob.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Dang.
He's
Pass on
moving
that,
out of the
though.
pocket.
Mm.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put.
There you go, Harvey, get a bike.
Run defense, pass defense. They've been so
Damn,
good,
boy.
man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
What the fuck is she doing?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and
Go,
long.
Larry. Yep.
God.
They'll throw
I got
again after the incompletion. Makes the
Oh,
grab.
wow. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
As they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And he
This
just
is
continues to
crazy,
put up
yo.
numbers.
Oh,
That
shit.
number is now over 300.
Any counted.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense.
He's going for it all. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score
And Larry let him do it.
out of this crowd.
It's not my matchup. Got there when I could.
You've got that number 1 beside your name, guys, and it's hard to build the resume. But then you beat number 2 on this type of stage, this late in the season. Man, if they come through, especially behind that passing game in this one.
Yeah, the passing attack proving why they're number 1, right? So hard to stop.
Over.
They haven't had an answer for them today. And, Jesse, I'm pretty sure this punches a playoff ticket for this number 1 unit.
I do too, David. I think there's also Heisman Trophy implications here. I think there are a few guys on offense that I think are Heisman-worthy talent guys, and that's really shown up today through the air.
Hmm.